We have here with us the chairman at SBI, Shri Chala Srinivasulu Sethi. Very, very warm welcome, sir. We also have Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, who's the MD and CEO at NSE. And once our dignitaries have taken their seats, we'll be starting with the ceremony. I request everybody at the back to please take your seats right away as we are starting now. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Stock Exchange, I would like to extend a very warm, a very hearty welcome to each and every one present over here. My name is Dhwani Karya and it gives me immense pleasure to be standing in the capacity of your host today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that today marks a significant milestone in the journey of State Bank of India. Let's have a thunderous round of applause for State Bank of India, which is also known as the banker of every Indian citizen. We are indeed so very proud today to celebrate this truly memorable occasion. And also let me tell you that today, the event is such a huge celebration, such an historic, win for us. So it's on our shoulders to bring the roof down. So I would request everybody in the audience to keep applauding, keep showing your love and energy to SBI. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me tell you that a little bit about the history of State Bank of India. State Bank, as we all know, descends from the Bank of Calcutta, founded in the year 1806 via the Imperial Bank of India, making it the oldest commercial bank in the whole of Indian subcontinent. In 1955, the Imperial Bank of India was nationalized and renamed as the State Bank of India, which we all aware today. The bank also is carrying a very rich, a beautiful legacy of 219 years. Yes, that deserves an applause. Such a beautiful, long legacy, ladies and gentlemen. It has also played a very significant role in the country's economic development and continues to expand its services and reach through various subsidiaries and global operations. The bank has the widest reach with more than 22,000 branches, 63,000 ATMs, 82,000 CSP touchpoints, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And it's also registering its amazing presence from the farthest village in the country to around 29 countries globally. What a proud moment for all of us, isn't it? Yes. Let me tell you, today you will have to clap a lot because this is such a historic win. And from the 30 years of, wonderful, the years that we had at State Bank of India, this is not the first milestone that we have reached. From time to time, we have reached from glory to glory and milestone to milestone. And today we'll be celebrating. So ladies and gentlemen, on this very proud note, it's time for me to tell you that we'll commence the proceedings with the national anthem. I request everyone to please rise and shine for the anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे
Thank you so much. I request you please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very beautiful, a very rich tradition in our country where we take blessings from the Almighty before starting a new and auspicious work. And today we'll be doing the same. We'll be starting with the lamp lighting ceremony and inviting this beautiful historic win into our lives. I would request the dignitaries to join me on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, as I call out their names, it's on us to have and give a huge round of applause to them. Please help me in welcoming the MD and CEO at the National Stock Exchange, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Joining him, we have the Chairman at SBI, Shri Challa Srinivasulu Sethi. I would also like to invite the MD at SBI. We have 3 MDs I would like to invite. Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir. Very, very warm welcome. We have here with us the Shri Vinay Tonse. Shri Vinay Tonse, let's have a huge round of applause. And also like to invite Shri Amara Ram Mohan Rao. Very, very warm welcome. And I would also like to invite the DMD Finance SBI, Srimati Saloni Narayan. Let's have a huge round of applause.
Surya Koti Samaprabha.
I would also invite the directors of SBI to please come on stage.
Sarvakaryeshu sarvada. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu sarvada.
Thank you so much, dignitaries, for doing the honors. This is such a beautiful, tradition that we have in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, with this lamp lighting, we hope that our prayers reach the Almighty and the fire within us to be the best, to be a winner, and to succeed always also burns very, very bright. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll be moving towards the bell ringing ceremony. But just before doing that, let me tell you a little bit about State Bank of India. This is such an important, milestone that we have reached today. So let me tell you that the State Bank of India, being the largest bank of the country, has listed its highest ever QIP. And the QIP is of 25,000 crores. What a history. Because the QIP being of 25,000 crore is the first time in the history of the Indian capital market that we have witnessed it, isn't it? Wow. Also, let me tell you that this issue has received a huge demand of 4.5 times of the issue size. Also, it is allotted on the premium overflow price, as this issue has made history once again. So with a huge round of applause in good intent and good faith for State Bank of India. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are celebrating the 30 glorious years with its association with the National Stock Exchange. And with that, I would also, before the bell ringing ceremony, invite on stage Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the MD and CEO at National Stock Exchange. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir. Very warm welcome, sir.
Shri C.S. Sethi, Chairman SBI, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Shri Vinay Tonse, Shri Mohan Rao Amara, Srimati Saloni Narayan, board members, senior dignitaries, management, employees, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you to the National Stock Exchange of India. It's truly an honor to host today as a landmark occasion as we celebrate a historic milestone, the successful listing of India's largest ever qualified institutional placement and 30 years since the State Bank of India listed on NSE. And of course, it's a proud moment for NSE to host its promoter, State Bank of India. Today's QIP listing is significant. It's not just a capital raising exercise, it's a powerful affirmation of the resilience of India's capital markets and the strength of our institutions. This is more than a financial event. It's a moment of national pride, a celebration of trust, of shared vision, and of the enduring partnership between two institutions that lie at the heart of India's financial system, SBI and NSE. For over 7 decades as SBI, and with a legacy of over 2 centuries, SBI has touched lives in every corner of the country, with over 52 crore customers and more than 22,500 branches. From a farmer in rural Arunachal Pradesh to a tech entrepreneur in Bengaluru, SBI truly lives up to its identity as the banker to every Indian. At NSE, we share a parallel journey. This year, NSE is celebrating 30 years of its operations. NSE was established as India's first truly digital public infrastructure and the first, until date, the largest fintech. NSE started automated screen-based trading that made stock markets reach every corner of the country. From our humble beginnings in 1994 to now serving over 11.5 crore unique investors, holding more than 22.5 crore investor accounts. Our presence spans 99.9% of all PIN codes in India. Today, 1 in every 5 Indian households participate in the equity markets, a powerful reflection of the growing trust in our institutions and belief in India's growth story. In the last 30 years, the market capitalization of NSE-listed companies has grown more than 125 times, and SBI has been a cornerstone of this journey, championing digital innovation, driving finance, empowering MSMEs, and expanding credit access. I'm happy to note that SBI alone holds about 1/4 of India's banking deposits. But more than the numbers, it is the shared mission that truly binds us, a mission to accelerate India's economic growth, to deepen financial inclusion, and to build a more equitable and prosperous nation. At NSE, our commitment has always been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. We are proud to offer SBI access to a broad investor base and a fair, efficient, and transparent market ecosystem. I congratulate the entire team of SBI for this successful QIP, largest ever of rupees 25,000 crore. Its merchant bankers Kotak, SBI Caps, ICICI Securities, Morgan Stanley, HSBC, and Citibank, legal advisors Cyril Amalchand Mangadas, SBR Associates, Linklater, A&O Sharman, and everyone else associated for their accomplishments. As we look ahead, institutions like ours will form the bedrock of India's economic destiny. Technology, transparency, inclusion, and trust will guide this journey, and together will ensure that every Indian has the tools to dream, to build, and to grow. To the leadership team of SBI, we are honored to have you with us. NSE will stand with you in your future fundraising endeavors as well. Let's continue this journey together to empower every Indian, unlock new opportunities, and together realize the vision of a strong, self-reliant, and financially inclusive India. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so very much, sir. And quickly, I would like to invite the dignitaries on stage along with Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Shri Challa Srinivasalu Sethi, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Shri Vinay Tonse, Shri Amara Ram Mohan Rao, Srimati Saloni Narayan. Very, very warm welcome. All right, let me tell you, I also invite the directors of SBI. Please come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we're just a few seconds away. The clock is ticking. Together, we'll be doing a fantastic countdown. I can see the wonderful energy in the room. So just 20 more seconds, and when the clock hits 11 seconds, we'll start with a very, very amazing countdown. All right, everyone, be ready. You can take videos and all right, together, let's start with the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hearty congratulations. Congratulations. And here we go once again. Thank you. Let's have a huge, thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, here we have once again reached a milestone. Here we've done the listing of India's largest ever qualified institutional placement till date. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries for doing the honors. Yes. Wow, what a beautiful moment to welcome in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see the happy faces, I can see the proud faces. Wow, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving forward. Once the dignitaries take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, now, on this note, I'll be introducing our other dignitary, and it gives me immense pleasure and honor to introduce him to this audience. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a rich experience of over 37 long years of handling and managing various areas of banking, such as corporate credit, retail, digital, international banking, and banking in developed markets. Prior to taking over charge as the chairman at SBI, he was serving the board as the managing director since January 2020. He took over as the chairman of State Bank of India on 28 August 2024. Under his robust leadership, SBI is positioning itself as more than just a domestic banking giant. He envisions SBI as a bridge, connecting India's financial ecosystem to international markets, which is the need of the hour indeed. And that's why it's facilitating smoother cross-border trade and investment opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a thunderous round of applause for the chairman of State Bank of India, Shri Chala Srinivasulu Shetty. Very, very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, everyone. Sri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, NSE, NSE officials, Managing Directors of State Bank of India, Directors on the Board of SBI, the senior functionaries of State Bank of India Group, my team at the finance department at the SBI. A thunderous applause to start with them. They've done a fabulous job So, to my colleagues from SBI and SBI subsidiaries, other dignitaries, our employees across the country and the world, customers everywhere, very, very good morning to everyone. It's really a proud moment. I think it's very rarely that we get an opportunity to celebrate at such a grand scale, and thanks to Mr. Chauhan for facilitating this. So it is with great honor and heartfelt appreciation that I stand before you to extend my thanks and warm wishes on India's largest ever QIP raising. I understand from Mr. Chauhan that it is the largest equity raising ever in the Indian capital markets, not only the QIP. As mentioned earlier, I think I just would like to run again because these are the numbers which we should always be proud of. The book received a robust demand and was oversubscribed 4.5 times. More than 1.12 trillion has been the amount of bids which we attracted, reflecting strong investor confidence in SBI and also the India's banking sector. Foreign investors accounted for more than 64% of the total demand, underscoring the continued interest in India's growth story. This landmark equity issue is a vote of confidence in SBI's strong fundamentals, prudential risk management, and customer centricity with the digital-first approach. The bank will utilize these funds to augment the capital buffers, capital structure will be strengthened further, and also it will support credit growth across various sectors. This year, SBI just completed celebrating 70 years of its new avatar as State Bank of India. We said, Saat Dashak, Desh ke Saath, which also reflects in our philosophy, which is intertwined with the development of the country. And SBI played a significant role in India's economic development. So our rich legacy of over 219 years is testimony to the unwavering support of our customers, investors, employees, and other stakeholders who have stood by us through thick and thin. It is their trust that has propelled us forward, driving us to newer heights of success with the largest base of over 452 crore plus customers and about 40 lakh investors and growing. So today's milestone listing not only marks our enduring presence in the market, but also highlights the remarkable journey we have embarked upon since our listing with NSE in the year 1995. I think 30 years of NSE celebration also coincides with 30 years of listing of SBI on this. So 2 milestones, NSE, SBI, 3 milestones in fact, 70 years of celebration of SBI too. Listing on the exchanges has been pivotal in shaping our identity and fostering growth. It has enabled us to access capital markets, expanding our investor base, and reinforcing our commitment to transparency and accountability. Through the ups and downs of the market, we have remained steadfast, guided by our principles of consistency, productivity, and resilience. As we reflect in our journey thus far, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Team NSE for their commitment to maintaining a fair and efficient market environment, unwavering support in capital raising, and timely compliances. I also take this opportunity to thank Government of India, the largest shareholder of State Bank of India, for facilitating this QIP, and also some of the major stakeholders like LIC in supporting the recent QIP process. We also thank from this podium the regulators who always have been supporting SBI's financial services commitment to the society. Particularly, as you're all familiar, SBI conglomerate interacts with several regulators, RBI, SEBI, IRDAI, PFRDA. All of them have been very, very supportive in our journey of strengthening the financial services in the country. As far as NSE is concerned, together we have built a relationship that inspires us to reach greater heights and redefine the boundaries of excellence. Together, we shall continue to shape the future of finance create value for our stakeholders, and make a positive impact on the Indian economy towards its goal of develop the economy by 2047. So we wholeheartedly thank BRLMs, legal counsels, RTAs, auditors, exchanges, depositories, and all the intermediaries for their support and assistance in raising the highest ever QIP in the shortest time. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so very much, sir. And sir, I request you to please be on stage at the same time. Yes, let me tell you, let's have a bigger, louder round of applause for sir, please. Those words have resonated with everyone in the room, sir. And to join him on stage, I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, to please join him. As to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll have the exchange of mementos. And I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan to present the special memento to Shri Challa Srinivasulu Setti, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is our cue for this beautiful historic association. This was the iconic NSE bull that was presented, and now we have the replica of the beautiful National Stock Exchange bell that we'll be presenting. Hearty, hearty congratulations. With that, now we'll also be presenting the coffee table book. And we also have this very, very important, yes, the photograph of the listing. This is such an important moment that we have captured. And finally, we'll be presenting the coffee table book of NSE, encapsulating 30 remarkable years of NSE. Thank you. Now I request Shri Challa Srinivasulu Setti, sir, to present the memento to Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan from SBI. Yes. And before that, I request, yes, the 30 years association from NSE to SBI. And with that now, I request Shri Challa Srinivasulu Setti, sir, to present the memento from SBI to NSE, the State Bank of India to National Stock Exchange. Everybody, louder, louder, louder round of applause for this 30 years of iconic, inspiring, motivating association. Thank you so much to dignitaries. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Wow, that has truly been such a remarkable moment, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, I would now like to invite on the stage Mr. Sri Ram Krishnan, the Chief Business Development Officer at NSE, to present the vote of thanks. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir, please.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries and senior colleagues from SBI and other institutions who have all assembled here today. It's truly a big honor for me to deliver the vote of thanks here today. On this remarkable occasion, celebrating not only the 30-year listing, but also the successful QIP of SBI, and the extraordinary milestone of 70 years of service to the nation. Firstly, our deepest appreciation and gratitude to Shri Setti, Chairman SBI, for his visionary leadership, for being here with us today, and to the entire senior team of SBI, senior-most MDs, Saloni Madam, and the directors of State Bank of India, for continuing to guide India's most trusted financial institution into the future. NSE is a child of SBI, as we all know. And incidentally, I'm also an SBI child because my father used to work for State Bank of India for 30 years. That was the only organization he worked for. And when I started my career and I shifted my first job from my first organization, he said, "Why do you have to shift?" I never got even the faintest of ideas to shift from SBI even once in my entire life. So that's the kind of organization SBI is known to be. So I'm very emotional today, and it's a very soft corner that I have for SBI. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for telling us what SBI means to all of us, to every citizen of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we conclude this remarkable, this truly, truly historic event. But once again, in good intent and good faith, let's have a thunderous round of applause for the State Bank of India. Thank you so, so very much, ladies and gentlemen. This marks a truly historic win for all of us. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the entire team of the State Bank of India, all the beautiful audience over here. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone here in this room for joining us here for a truly memorable occasion. With that, we conclude this very, very remarkable event. Also, let me tell you that we have